Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of vanAmsen Explained series. Today we are diving deep into machine learning with Scikit-Learn. So, what's machine learning? In a nutshell, it's a branch of artificial intelligence that empowers computer to learn from data and make decisions without being explicitly programmed. Imagine teaching your computer to differentiate between apples and oranges just by showing it pictures. So that's machine learning in action. So why Scikit-Learn? Well, it's an incredibly efficient tool for predicting data analysis and predictive data analysis, and it's built on popular Python libraries like NumPy, SciPy, and Matplotlib. And the best part, it's open sourced and commercially usable under the BSD license. So let's start with classification. So classification helps us categorize objects based on their features. Think of it as a way to organize your email into spam and non-spam, or categorizing images of cats and dogs. So let's look at example. So here we are using key nearest neighbor algorithm to classify type of iris flower based on their features. So very easy code snippet, and so stay tuned till the end, and we will provide all the code in the description. So now let's go into regression. So while classification puts things into buckets, regression predicts a number, for example, predicting stock prices or some responses with regression. And here is a quick example of using the regression. So using linear regression to predict house prices based on various features like the number of bedrooms, location, and so on. Also, using Scikit-Learn library. So now next part, so it's clustering. So clustering is unsupervised cousin of classification, and instead of labels, we let the algorithm figure out the group itself, useful for customer segmentation or recommending similar products. So have a look at this example as well. So we use key means clustering to identify similar handwritten digits, for example here. So next type of algorithm in Scikit-Learn is dimensionality reduction. All right, so now let's talk about dimensionality reduction. It's like simplifying a complex recipe into fewer key ingredients, making it easier to understand and analyze the data. And here we use PCA, so principal component analysis, to reduce the complex of our iris dataset. So next part is also model selection. Model selection is about tuning and choosing the best machine learning model for your specific problem. So for example, here is the code snippet as well. So let's take a look at how we can use, for example, grid search to find the best hyperparameter for support vector machine model. So something like this will work perfectly. So now also pre-processing. So in pre-processing, we are extracting features and yeah, it's also first part of every machine learning pipeline. So here is also a code example of pre-processing using a standard scalar for a classic iris dataset. And yeah, so we barely scratch the surface of what scikit-learn and machine learning can do, from automating tasks to solving complex problems, and the application are endless. And this is just part one. So then we will dive deep into every particular algorithm of every regression, classification, and yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe for next coding session and next part of Scikit-Learn series. And this is vanAmsen signing off. Remember, the future is coded in Python and machine learning. So keep practicing, stay motivated, and happy coding.